Now, just while I'm having my cup of tea here in the morning, a slice of bread, another thing that's happened is around Russia is the state of Ukraine and the state of Georgia. Now, I have long made the point in that Ukraine could still be an independent nation doing its own thing. It had great resources. The Russians could be that were living there, just like the Unionists in Northern Ireland, could have been part of it. There could have been peace and happiness there, but for the fact that a big corporations like BlackRock Developments in America and Vanguard and a few more, they decided, with the help of the American Democratic Party and some in the Republican Party, but not the Trump faction, they decided to take all the resources of Ukraine and to take the resources of Russia. The view of Russia from America is that it's a big filling station with nothing else. And it has huge resources, of course. And so the West wanted to grab all that. And so what they did was they had this colourful revolution to bring Ukraine into the EU and bring it into NATO. That's what happened there. And they abused Russian people living there, killed them and murdered them, and give them a terrible time of it. And Putin intervened. Now, some people say that doesn't justify it. Well, you can work on that yourself. No amount of persuasion by me will change people, except you know what the situation is now. Putin has taken a big wallop of that place, and we'll talk about it again. But it has happened again in Georgia this week. The duly elected government in Georgia, the proper government, which wants to stay in the situation it's in, with Russia beside it, not provoked, and with the West trading and all of that. So Georgia has now had a revolution. There's a president there who's very much pro-EC, but she's due to go out in a month. She'll not go to say she'll hold on. She's a woman. So the situation there is that now that BlackRock and Vanguard in America tried to grab all of Ukraine and it's not looking good, they're moving on to Georgia. And the deep state in America is doing this. And Trump doesn't want that, and this is why he's hated so much. They really have to try and stop him, but I think it's too late. He wants to turn the crowd that persecuted him while he was in the last 8 years into a museum where you can go in and see how they actually conspired with the Russian collusion hoax and all of that. It is really a tale of the triumph of toughness and intelligence over the deep state. So what they're trying to do is grab Moldova of Russia. And of course that's grist to the mill, and that only sends a signal to Putin that if you don't protect your borders, you'll have NATO right up beside you in Moscow. And they're going to try that, and the Ukrainian, the Georgians are out saying we're part of the EU, we're not part of Russia. And that is a ridiculous situation. But in any event, watch Georgia. I think the government there learned from the Ukrainian experience. The Ukrainians took the side of Europe. No, there was a president there who was neutral. And they got him out with a colourful revolution. Kind of all these flags and green, white and all this. And they got him out, and that was a big mistake. He shouldn't have been put out. And now they're trying the same, but I think the people in Russia, the people in Georgia, those who call the shots will now, and the opposition will not tolerate it. I think they're going to see it off, and they'd be very, very foolish to let any kind of green or colourful revolution take place there, and hopefully they won't. So the way for Georgia is to be neutral and to trade, keep independent, and be good to everyone, and that's it. That was what Ukraine should have done, but it didn't do it, and you have the mess and the terrible suffering you have now. So that'll do for now. What will Trump do? They're not able to handle him. I'll do videos on, if you want to do it there, I might even pin one myself underneath here. Lefties losing it. Rita, she's a woman there anyway, she does it. You want to see the way they freaked out? Some of them shaved all their hair when he got elected and put in more pierced their tongues and everything. Unbelievable stuff. But they have him now, and he's not going away. And he has some great people with him there. Elon Musk, I mean, one of the most greatest entrepreneurs and intelligent people in the world, and Robert F. Kay for the health and all that. So he's now in there for 4 years, and he is going to push his agenda. He'll try to stop the BRICS, and the way things is turning out, he may actually succeed in doing that. He's a gas man. He's an unbelievable man. So we'll have the fun. But one of the strange things about Trump, the Iranians were attacking Israel, and the Houthis were attacking ships in the Red Sea. And they have announced ceasefires. Iran has said it'll do no more attacks on Israel until Trump comes in on January the 20th and see what he does. And the Houthis in the Red Sea said the same. So you had effectively no government in America, only a vicious deep state government, the Democrats' government, which Trump has promised to root out. And it looks to me like, Iran and the Houthis, they actually kind of feel, well, maybe we give him a chance. Maybe he come in, he might do something, and he's an unbelievable fella to do a deal. Now he's told the Hamas, we want our prisoners out immediately. Get them out before I take office, or I'll blow you to bits. He told them. That type of language is not inflammatory. That's how a tough person works. And the funny thing is, they do like him. He went to Vietnam when he was the president, and they loved him there. The fact that the Irish don't like him, or RT doesn't like him, or the US Democratic Party, or Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael don't like him, doesn't matter to him. He's going to be shoved. As I said, they told to me about the windmills, to be shoved up your ass. Trump will be shoved up their ass now, whether they like it or not, and I'm going to enjoy it and make videos about it. Some crack. We'll have some fun. Now, the other little thing before I go is Melania. She is the first lady now. Once from the 20th of December. I don't think she's going into the White House, and I'm not big into Vogue or fashion or Princess Kate or anything else. Princess Catherine or Fergal or what do you call him? Prince Harry and Meghan. I'm not big into that, but she will set the fashion. I predict she will set the whole fashion. She will have an outfit on her for every occasion. I don't know if she's going to Notre Dame. I don't know. Usually the president and his wife don't fly on the same plane because if it came down, they don't want both of them to be killed. But she's unbelievable fashion icon, and I predict she'll be on the cover of every magazine, and eventually, and you hear it happening here in Ireland, eventually the whole perception of Trump is going to change. They're going to love him. They'll love him in Ireland before they're done. That's the kind of corrupt, silly thinking that we have in the West. And when you put the foot down and stand up to them, it's what they come round to you, your way of thinking. Anyway, folks, we're going to have fun. We're going to have some fun. But I predict Melania, wait till you see her, the outfits she'll come out and wait till you see. She can do it because she's a good-looking person. She's a good-looking lady. She has that. I wonder, has she a facelift? I keep wondering, is her face artificial or real? I don't know. Maybe somebody know underneath. Anyway, that'll be the crack. Oh, it's driving them mad. The Trump election will kill easily 15,000 people worldwide. That'll just go bananas, that won't take their medication, that'll forget something. It'll drive them that they'll die. Anyway, that's the way it is. So we'll see you back, folks, for something else. Good luck. Thank you.